Oh, well, what can I say about this one? Night 3 at the Gorge. Let's just say, if you were tripping dick at this show, you probably thought, if I was tripping dick at this show, I would have thought I went into a science fiction movie at one point, man. Whew. Called Science Friction, I tell you what. Alright, so let's get right into it. Curtain with opener. Not one I'm a big fan of, not one I hate necessarily. I wouldn't mind getting that at any show I would have been at. But no, when this opened up with it, I was just like, oh, I don't know. This might be that kind of show. And on paper, it definitely would be that kind of show with Reba, Tila, my absolute favorites for sure. But I'll get into those. Those actually, Reba kind of actually surprised me tonight. So curtain with, so not bad, not bad. I went to the Birds. I get this one a standout. It's funny because every time I keep doing this is like my fourth or fifth one. I keep changing the format on stuff. So new format for the show, for the channel, whatever you want to call this, vlog or whatever. On top of honorable mentions, there's going to be standouts. So something that did stand out, but I'm not going to put as an honorable mention in the running for like MVP, for song MVP or show MVP. But no, the Birds, I like this one. It was a really cool version. I don't know what it is, the chilling, thrilling stuff they played so far. These last couple shows, really, I don't know, the versions have just been a lot better than what I've really heard in the past. At least as far as, like, they're standing out a lot more to me. So the Birds really stood out with me on this one. Doesn't go into, but we get Birds of a Feather next, so I thought a little bit of play on right there. But, no, I like Birds. Honestly, I would rather have... I was thinking about it at work. I was like, I kind of would wish they do Birds of a Feather more in the first set than second set. I think it's better suited to be a first set jam, to be honest. But there's definitely some good second set jams of second set of Birds. So personally, I'd just like to see it more in the first set, to be honest. Got a Waiting All Night. I mean, it's slow. Not terrible. I mean, I don't know. I like it. It's weird. I'm not a big fan of Reba or Tila, but, I'll listen to Waiting in the Velvet Sea or Waiting All Night for some reason. I don't know. Just that's the way it goes for me. Stealing Time from the Faulty Plan. Love this one in the first set. Great first set jam. I would put this one, Timber. Oh, man. I have these thoughts and then I lose them because I'm doing this live. NICU and It's Ice. I would put those four as like first set like groups, as like sort of like, I don't know, I categorize them all, or at least those four like as a group for some reason. So if I get one out of that group, yeah, it's definitely a really big deal for me because I really like that grouping right there. So Stealing Time, yeah, great Stealing Time. Goes into Reba, again, not a big Reba Tila guy, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, with how they've been playing this year, and some of the songs I don't really care for, they're actually kind of, they weren't bad. I actually got into them. I wouldn't say this was like I was thinking about it, I was like, I gotta at least find that one Reba that I actually give a shit about. This is probably the closest one. I'm not going to say it's my favorite, or the one I give a shit about the most yet. A little too early to be calling that one on this one, but I would say this is all the Rebas I've heard. This is the only one that's really, I've been like, I would actually go back and when I listen to the show again, I would actually listen through this. I won't skip it. I'll actually pay attention. So Wombat, boy, I'll tell you what. Fucking Paige McGonnell wasn't there during this song. Fucking Fox Mulder was. I swear to God, man. At one point, aliens fucking came down, zipped you in the spaceship, fucking flew around Pluto. Man, they just fucking open your brain up, give you a little singe. Called it science friction, I'll tell you that. So yeah, great fucking Wombat. I did 2 MVPs for this show. This one's gonna go to this Wombat for sure. And then we get a Tila. Honestly, I've skipped Tila so many times. I didn't even really know it was Tila until they started saying Tila in the song, and I was like, oh. It's been so long since I've even really sat through a Tila that I just didn't even fucking recognize it. So I was like, oh, so this one's Tila. Didn't catch me as much as Reba did, but I don't know. Tila's your thing, Reba's your thing, man. That's your thing. It ain't my thing. Maybe Reba, we'll see for the future, but Tila's still not my thing. Yeah, what I mean, it is what it is. Goes in the walls of the cave. There's another one I'm not big on. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good part at the end where it was rocking out, and I thought, it's, you know, for what it was, for getting a Reba, Tila, and then this being the closer, I was like, yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. Could have been worse. So we go in the second set. Crosseyed and Painless opener. Always loved me a Crosseyed. If Simple wasn't my fucking go-to jam, big jam, I'd probably do Crosseyed. I love fucking Talking Heads, so yeah, I probably would have been a Crosseyed guy if I wasn't a Simple guy. But no, this one got spacey too. A lot of these got really spacey. This is probably the most like spacey alien UFO fucking Fox Mulder show I've ever heard. I mean, and they do spacey shit pretty frequently, so I definitely say like, yeah, this is definitely like very out there a lot for the jams. So I really dug it. Goes into Twist. Probably the most standout twist I've ever heard. I'd definitely put it at top 3. I don't know if I'll put it in like top 1, but it's definitely a top 3 twist. Really, really loved it. Actually, I mean, I do like Twist, but I've always felt like I like it, but it's either the version's either it was good, I was really good, or it was kind of just you know, it's a twist, you know, didn't stand out. But this one really took fucking front stage for me as far as twist goes. Goes into Waves. I definitely don't like Waves. I got Waves. My third show I got last year, or overall, but last year for 2017 I got was Dayton, another center. We got Waves and we got Mountains in the Mist, and Waves, and those two I definitely don't. I don't really care for those at all, really. They're kind of just, I don't know, they're not my thing. I don't know if they're like actual Phish songs or if they're tab songs. I don't know. I might just go back and look that up after this, but wherever they came from, I wish they'd fucking go back. You know, whatever. You know, it is what it is. It goes into Miss You. I think the last time I can recall hearing Miss You was at the 2016 show. I was trying to remember it on the way home, so I had to look it up. Yeah, the Nashville show in 2016 where 1018, the fall tour, old Bobby Weir came out and played with him. Yeah, he actually did. Came out for Samson and Delilah, then did Twist into Miss You, West LA Fade Away playing in the band. But yeah, Twist and Miss You, I knew. Yeah, I was like, yeah, Bobby played those two, I know for sure, in West LA. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. Miss You's Miss You. I definitely don't miss it. Never want to hear it, to be honest, but whatever. Goes into Fluffhead. Definitely my shit. I'll definitely take a Fluff. Goes into Split Open and Melt. Fuck yeah. This Split Open was really fucking good. This one's definitely the number one. I know I gave MVP to Wombat, but I'll definitely give MVP between the two. I think this one definitely, if I had to split between the two, give one to, I definitely would give it to this one, without a fucking doubt. I don't know, I love the part at the end where it comes back out of the jam and the Split Open and Melt chords, and it's going back and forth between Split Open and Melt and the Cross-Eyed chants. That's probably, I know they do like the Still Waiting chant throughout the jams and stuff with Cross-Eyed. I know they do that a lot. And sometimes it's just like, some show, there is one show in particular, not from this year, I don't recall. Maybe, I don't know. I know there's one show in particular, might actually have been the one at Dick's. So the first night where they kept playing it, they kept like repeating it over and over. I don't think it was Dick's, but there was one show I listened to in the last year that they just kept repeating, you know, the Still Waiting just over and over to the point where it was just like so overkill that kind of ruined that second set for me, really, to be honest. But other than that, like, I don't mind it. You know, I know that's a little thing they like to do, but I definitely really loved it, how they were using it in Split Open and Melt. It's probably my favorite time they've ever used it like that. Encore Wilson. I'd take a Wilson. The funny thing was if you listen to the soundboards, there's some dude just shouting fucking Wilson, like shouted like 5 different times after they would stop playing and get ready to go into the next song. He just kept shouting fucking Wilson. So that guy, I don't know if they did it because of him, but props to that guy if he got it. So overall, I'm gonna put this one a tier 3 show. Definitely fucking fire. Definitely fucking fire. Honestly, if it was any other year and they started with Curtain With and got the Reba fucking Tila combo, I don't think it would have even been as good, to be honest. No, great fucking 3-night, honestly. I'm trying to think if they did another 3-night for this year other than Dick's. I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. I could check. I'm on Phish now, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna fuck it. But between this 3-night run and fucking Dick's, honestly, I would put this night over Dick's overall, all 3 nights. This night definitely was better than the Dick's closer, I would say, overall. But the one thing I'm going to still say, I'm going to still award Dick's over the Gorge run is because the fucking first night of Dick's, I swear to God, man, like, all second set fucking jams, all fucking, a couple of, some staple, first set jams. I mean, it was basically all fucking just straight second set fucking jams the whole goddamn night. I don't know if they ever even came close to doing that on any show that I know of. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out here as I go along doing all these shows and stuff. But, yeah. Overall, I'd say the Gorge. I'd say both night ones are definitely equal. Both night twos were equal. But when it comes to night 3, this one definitely I would pick this one over Dick's. But if I had to pick overall, I'm going to go Dick's strictly just based off of night 1, just because that's fucking ridiculous. So, I don't know what the next show is. Well, here, I'll just click next show, just to see what the venue is. Bill Graham. Whew. I'm excited for that one. That 7/18/2016 Bill Graham, I swear to God, man. If they manage to top, if I manage to find out one of the 2 nights is better than that one, I'm gonna fucking just, I don't know. Probably just gonna quit life at that point. I don't know. Fuck, it's already almost 13 minutes. I'm just gonna say this real quick. So, I know I'm still sort of semi in the beginning of 2018. I would definitely say, overall, so far, 2018 is probably their best solid fucking year, to be honest. 2016 is always going to personally be my favorite year. Wrigley, fucking Klipsch, first shows of Phish ever going to. Great shows to go to, especially Wrigley. Fucking banger. But, I mean, 2016 in general, it really was basically Trey's fucking rig to me personally that carried 2016. Not to say the other guys weren't, pulling their weight, but just Trey's rig fucking just stole 2016 in my book. So that's why it'll always be my favorite. Otherwise, I think 2018 is just fucking overall. Everybody's out here fucking doing good. Paige really fucking, Paige is really standing out. This show especially with the whole spacey fucking alien shit he was doing all night. He was, he's standing up. I'm definitely hearing him a lot more of the stuff that I like him doing in shows this year. Mike, like I said before, Mike's really fucking, for some reason, really standing out to me this year. I mean, Fishman always fucking shows up. It's without a doubt. I mean, it's not like I don't really think he does anything with his kit, like as far as adding things or anything like that. I mean, it's not like he's Trey where his rig changes every year, but I kind of thought about it. I was like, that'd be interesting if he actually swapped out snares every other year, every year or something like that, made it different. I don't know, maybe I'd just make things worse. I don't know. Maybe it'd be too much, who knows. That'd be interesting to hear him play a different kind of snare sound. But, so, we'll see it once we get through Dick's at the end, how 2018 overall, if I still think it's as good as I think it is. It's definitely, after listening to The Gorge and everything so far, it's kind of made me wish that I should have kind of listened to a little bit more shows before I went to Dick's. Because the whole point I didn't really listen to any shows besides like the 2 free shows that were webcasted. Was I just wanted to go to Dick's. I didn't want to overhype it, which is fucking hyped up as I am for this, for the just listening to these like 6, 7 shows so far. I'd have really hyped up Dick's, and the first night definitely would have been on par with my hype factor going into it. But now, because I basically didn't know a whole lot going into Dick's about 2018 so much. So looking back, like even night one still makes me appreciate so much more that I got to be there at that show. Got the versions of the songs of the set list that I got. So yeah, I'm definitely kind of kicking myself in the shins for not paying attention to this tour. But I mean, I really don't fucking care in the end. Like next summer's not going to probably be any different. If I don't give a shit if they're playing that night, I don't care. I'm not going to sit around and watch a webcast for 4 hours till like midnight. Even if it's like an East Coast show, I'm not going to wait till midnight and then go to bed and get up to go to work at fucking 5:30 just to watch a show. When I can just get the webcast and Soundboard the next day for free. So, but I don't know. The other thing too is it's nice just being able to have all my soundboards, even though it's December and I'm just finally getting to them. I mean, I'm basically hitting one a day, so it's kind of nice to start really cranking these out. Hopefully, I don't go too fast. I don't want to hopefully, I can get through this by next year's December. So hopefully, this will only take me a year to get from 2010 to through 2019. Then at that point, but. It is what it is. All right, coming on 17 minutes. I'm going to cut it off here. So, Bill Graham, night one. Here we go.